Good morning, students. So today we are going to discuss the second part, that is what are the basics and what are the supplementary units. Basic units and supplementary units. So this topic we are going to discuss in detail. So we have seen that units have been classified into two parts. One is called as fundamental, other is called as the basic units. So the fundamental units were those which have been expressed like length, mass and time, while the supplementary other units or derived units were those which being the combination of the basic units and form the derived units. So we have given some examples, and like fundamental units were mass, length and time, and the derived units were velocity, area, pressure, all these things were there. Now today we will discuss all the units are being derived into two categories. One is called as basic units, other is called as supplementary units. So basic units are there are seven basic units are there. So one of the best is the length, mass, time, current, intensity, temperature and amount of substance. So all these things are being measured. For example, length is measured in meter, mass is measured in kg, and time is measured in second, electric current is measured in ampere, and then intensity is measured in candela, and temperature is measured in Kelvin, and amount of substance is measured in mole. And then there are two supplementary units. These are called as the plane angle and the solid angle. So plane angle is measured in the radian and the solid angle is measured in the steradian. So now we will define all the different units one by one. So 1 meter is basically 1650 763 wavelengths measured in vacuums of orange light, which is emitted by isotope of krypton 86 atoms. Then what about kilogram? Kilogram is in a basic unit of mass, so it is equivalent to the platinum iridium alloy, which is a diameter is equal to its height, which has been kept at the standard instruments of measurements like France, and based upon that we are going to make the standard units of mass. Similarly, second is the duration of 9 lakh millions 19,2631 vibrations of the radiation emitted during by the ground state of cesium 133 atoms. So during this how many duration this vibration takes place, that is defined as the 1 second. So these are the basically standard units which are being made out and based upon certain calculations, and then we will define the ampere. So ampere is basically the constant current which when flows through two straight parallel conductors which have got infinite length and negligible area and placed 1 meter apart from each other, and attract with each other with a force of 2 into 10 raised to minus 7 Newton per meter. And then the Kelvin is 127.163 of the thermodynamic temperature of the triple point of the water. And then candela is the illuminated intensity of the perpendicular direction of the surface of 1 million 6,000 square meter of black body of temperature of freezing platinum under a pressure of 101325 Newton per meter square. And then we have defined a mole. Mole is the amount of substance which contain as many as elementary unit as there are carbon atoms in the exactly 0.012 kg of C12 atoms. So these are some are called as the basic units. Now then there are two different units which are called as the supplementary units. So the supplementary units are being defined in the form of radian and steradian. Radian is the units of the angle and steradian is the units of angle measured in 3 dimensions. So in 2 dimensions the angle is measured as length is equal to angle is equal to length of arc, theta is equal to arc upon radius. So this is the units are being measured in radian. So basically it is a dimensionless quantity, and then steradian it is measured in the form of area. So it is steradian is equal to area upon r square, radius of the sphere whole square. So these were all the basics and the supplementary units which are being defined by the different parts. Now we have gone different small distances and along which we can make the small measurements. For example, 1 millimeter. 1 millimeter is equal to 10 raised to minus 3 meter. or it is equal to 10 raised to minus 1 centimeter. So these are things which are being required when you are going to make some certain kind of calculation. Similarly, 1 micrometer is equal to 10 raised to minus 6 meter, or 10 raised to minus 4 centimeter. So this is the units for measuring the distances in form of micrometer. Then we have got 1 angstrom. This is the unit for measurement of wavelength, 10 raised to minus 10 meter, or 10 raised to minus 8 centimeter. So minus 8 centimeter. So this is the measurement of a wavelength. Then we have got a 1 Fermi. 1 Fermi is equal to 10 raised to minus 10 meter, minus 15 meter, or 10 raised to minus 13 centimeter. And similarly, 1 nanometer is equal to 10 raised to minus 9 meter. So these are the different units which are being measured for small distances which can be measured. Similarly, we can able to make the measurements for large distances also, and like kilometers, and then we have got 10 raised to 10 meters, that is distance of planet. Then astronomical units, which is equal to 1.5 into 10 raised to 11 meter. Then we have got light year, so which is the distance traveled by light in 1 year, and that is the value comes out to be, it's equal to 9.5 into 10 raised to 15 meter. And similarly, 1 parsecond, 1 parsecond is equal to 3.1 into 10 raised to power 16 meter. So these are the different kind of units which are going to be measured for different sources.